Hello everyone, it is I, Canby, and in this video I want to talk about the recent patch that it put out just a few days ago. And then they put out another patch just yesterday, so I'm going to talk about both those patches and what exactly they are. But on a very specific note, I'm only going to talk about the pistol changes, and the pistol changes were very drastic. According to Valve, a balanced set of weapons, such as rifles, pistols, SMG, shotguns, is if they're all used equally. So what they did was they tried to change up a bunch of weapons to create them used equally. So they made changes to 4 pistols, and I'm going to talk about those guys today. The first one I'm going to talk about is the CZ. The CZ75 got nerfed from the standing and crouching position, creating more of a randomness to its spray pattern. So from the medium to long range, it is not as reliable as it once was. Now, I think this is a nerf that totally needed to happen. The gun was way too powerful for the cost of it, for the $300 that it cost at that medium to long range. So now, really, the close range is the most efficient range for it to be used in. So now since the CZ is nerfed, you're gonna have to ask yourself, P250 or CZ75, and really gonna have to break down your gameplay. Do I engage in more mid to long range battles, or do I engage in more close range battles? And those close range battles will be, and those medium to long range battles are what you're gonna use the P250 in. But it was a nerf that totally needed to come. I don't think it was as OP as some people were making it out to be. Some people were claiming it was this way too broken gun that just carried games. But it was. I don't think it was totally overpowered. I thought it was at points, just simply because for $300 you could kill somebody with an AK. So it was $300 taking out 27. So it was way too efficient. So the nerf really did need to come, but it took them. I think it was like the CZ was out like 3 or 4 months before they ever nerfed it. So I'm really actually kind of glad that got nerfed, because I was really getting tired of getting long ranged by the CZ. So moving on now to the dually Berettas. The dual Berettas got a buff in the efficiency field, in the cost efficiency field. Absolutely nothing changed about its accuracy. The accuracy is still the same with it, but it now, instead of costing $700, costs only $500. And so really what that means is it's going to be a lot more effective for the CT side. I don't think dualies are a very good choice on the terror side of the fight. I think the CT side there is where they're a good buy at, because if you believe that you're going to be rushed your position pistol round and you buy dualies, then you can combo that dualies with a frag grenade for a total of $800. So if you believe you're going to get rushed, you can throw the frag to, kind of weaken them a little bit, then you're going to have all that extra ammo from the dualies to finish them all off. So I believe CT side is really the best side to get dualies. I don't think terror would be as good as the side. So the dualies, just to recap, no accuracy changes, guys. Just cost changes. So the next one we're moving on to is the Deagle. The Deagle got a very good buff. It is now actually a hand cannon. Before it was way too inaccurate to really be used. It was very hard to use, and its long range distance wasn't what it was. If you guys ever played CS Source, then you guys feel my frustration when it came to the Deagle, because you really couldn't get that one dig, that thing that made Counter-Strike Source so much fun for people like me. I love being able to run around the corner and just pop one dig. All right, they're dead. It was a great gun to use, but they changed it, and now it's more like the Counter-Strike Source gun that I once knew and loved. Really, the only things that it changed though were the standing and crouching accuracy. So if you're just full spraying it, if you're just clicking as fast as you can, the accuracy is still going to be as bad as it is right now. But the standing and the crouching accuracy are way more improved, and so the long range one things are going to be much more reliable, and they're going to have much more popular and much more recurring now. So the Deagle now is actually a good gun to get on pretty much any round, on eco round, on pistol round. It's now a really good gun to get, but you gotta practice it, because it's really only a headshot type gun. You can't really just body shot somebody to death with it, because it's gonna take too long, because you're gonna have to wait for that recoil to reset. Now we're gonna move on to the Tech 9, and that's why I have this video playing in the background for you guys, because I need to see the Tech 9 is stupidly overpowered right now. But they made a patch that changed the Tech 9 back to what they meant for it to be, because apparently they messed up. They messed up and changed it back. Pretty much when they changed it, they changed the standing, the crouching, and the running accuracy. So they made it overall a lot better. But they nerfed it from the patch that they just did to what they really wanted it to be. So now those three accuracies that I just mentioned, they are more accurate, but they're not as accurate as they are. So if you're using the Tech 9 today, and you're like, why is this not as good as it was yesterday? Then that's exactly why. That's the reasoning behind it. But it still is pretty good. But it's kind of like the Deagle in a sense, is you have to go for the headshots. The headshots are really the only thing that's going to be efficient, just because it's not able to penetrate through body armor well enough. I think it takes like 6 or 7 shots. But you're going to have to really aim for the head of it. And so, just so you guys know, it did get nerfed. So if you guys were using a couple days ago and it was good, now it's not quite as good as it was. I hope this kind of breaks down the patch for you guys a little bit better and gives you a better understanding of what happened and what maybe Valve was trying to do. But guys, I thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.